What do you do when facing a painful part of your past? In Parshah Vayishlach, we learn an amazing story. Yaakov approaches his brother Eisav, knowing fully well that his brother has nothing less in his intention than to kill his own brother Yaakov. But Yaakov does not shrink away from the challenge ahead of him. He does not see his fear as a means of destruction, but he uses his fear as a leverage to overcome and transform himself into a greater person. What does he do? The Torah says he prepares himself for his meeting with his brother with three things. He prepares with prayer, by praying to Hashem that all should be well. He prepares with a gift to give to his brother in the hope that he will be able to appease him. And he prepares with war, that in the event that his brother does not accept the gift and the prayer does not work, he'll be prepared to defend himself for the challenge. Yaakov is not afraid, but rather he is overcoming himself and going through a complete transformation. In our own lives, each of us go through the same stages when we experience fear. But fear is not there to make us afraid. It is there to make us into greater people. Instead of seeing fear as fear, we can see it as something to turn into prayer. We can see it as something to turn into kindness for others. And we can see it as something to deal with the challenge that is ahead of us. Yaakov sees the challenge and realizes what is necessary to become that greater person, to confront his fear, to deal with the situation, to become greater. Do not become complacent just because there is fear, to feel as if there is no way to overcome it, no way to deal with this frozen situation of being unable to become greater. The fear is there as a catalyst to become greater. So in this next week, when you think about perhaps some things that you might have to do, perhaps a conversation with somebody, perhaps a challenge you need to get through, or just something you have to overcome in your own life, consider what Yaakov did to overcome his challenge with Eisav, to become that much more greater. And in this way, you too will become a greater person.